Soccer Assistant helps youth soccer coaches keep track of playing time and position so they can actually focus on coaching. Here's how the app works. With your team roster already loaded, you set your starters by tapping on their name and then tapping the position you want them to play. When you have your starters set up the way you want them, and then when your ref blows the whistle to start, you hit this icon up here and your game clock starts running. For this example, we have a format of two 5-minute periods, but you could do shorter or longer and quarters instead of halves. During the game, you can double tap the green area representing the field and it will show accumulated time per player. I double tap it and the time shows up. I double tap this again, time disappears. But it's always keeping track. So let's say that we're a little ways in and we want to make some substitutions. This is simple. So these are the players on the bench. Everyone else is on the field. So I'm going to take Barney and put him in at left midfielder. I'm going to take Elliot and put him up at right forward. I'm going to take Lewis and put him up at left forward. I will take Rocky and put him in at right defender. I'll take Steve and put him up at right midfielder. I'll put Truman at left defender and Wyatt at back defender. And as you can see, the player names are all teed up in the player positions. So when you have your subs ready to go in and the ref blows the whistle so you can make the substitution, you just hit this icon and you say commit and the substitution happens. Your replacements are now active on the field and your starters are on the bench down in this list. You can also see that it shows not just how much time they've played, but what position they were playing. Another way you can make swaps is to have players on the field change position. This happens sometimes. Say you want to have Lewis and Truman trade positions. You would select Lewis, and his position turns yellow, which shows that he's selected. Then I tap Truman's position, and you can see Lewis's name show up there, which means he's slated to go in there. This isn't going to work if I don't have somebody slated to go in for Lewis's position. Watch. Commit. Invalid lineup. It's missing a player at left forward. So I got to tap Truman. He's selected now and put him in for Lewis. So now I have those two guys ready to trade positions. So I hit commit and they've traded. So we're approaching the end of the game here, and as the game clock winds down to 0 and the game ends, you'll hear the ref blow their whistle about the same time. What you'll get then is a report of all the player time, including what positions they have played. And you can email that to yourself if you want to look at it, or share it with parents if they like. And that is how Soccer Assistant works in a nutshell.